Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you're likely aware if you read the title, this is the part 2 of my free video series where I go over my main 3 theories coming out from the FNAF movie. And just to make this clear, this will consist of spoilers for the movie, so if you haven't seen it yet, come off the video and save it for when you have. As I stated in the last video, these theories are split into 3 videos: the ending of the movie and the end credits explained, the last video being the Vanessa in a coma theory and what that means for the following movies to come. And today's video is my theory on Garrett and what I think is important to the movie to come is. We all know that Garrett is the younger brother of Mike Schmidt, who was kidnapped and murdered by William Afton, and for the first 2/3 of the movie is the main centre of the movie, as Mike is seen to be using dream theory to revisit the day Garrett was kidnapped to find out who the kidnapper was. However, like many other FNAF fans, I have a theory for who Garrett may be after being killed, and that he has a bigger role than just being a flashback through the memories of Mike. So let me explain who I think Garrett is. As you can tell by the name of the video, my theory is that Garrett will be this movie's universe's puppet, and as we know, the puppet wasn't present in the movie, so this theory is for the following movies to come. So let me explain why I think Garrett will be the movie universe's puppet. So to start this theory, we need to first talk about the movie and the game and the books all being a separate universe, yet the movie is still taking elements from each one. One of the elements I think they are sharing is that there is an Afton family and an Emily family. However, that's the only similarities there is about the families. This is as I feel the members of the family have changed. This being that Mike, who's usually known as the son of William, is actually the son of Henry Emily, and Vanessa is just the daughter of William, and she is the Michael Afton of the movie universe. However, if Mike is Henry's son, then it is likely that the younger brother of Michael would also be the son of Henry, and if this is the case, we all know that Henry's child is the one to be killed by William and become the puppet. Yet this could also be argued away, as in the books Henry's child is killed and this is Charlie, and she isn't aware of dying due to being an animatronic, and this could easily be the case with Mike. However, I'm going to save that for another theory video. For this theory to have more solidified evidence, I'll have to dig deeper into the movie to find hints as to why I think Garrett is the puppet. Yet again, I have to dig back into the games, which is where we first found the origins of the puppet, which was in the minigame of Give Cake, where we see a young child outside not able to get into the pizzeria, and we see the purple guy killing her. For those who are yet to have seen this or have not to play the games, I'll insert the clip here. The reason I bring up the Give Cake minigame is that the death scene of Charlie has many similar elements to the kidnapping and murder of Garrett. The main one being that both murders are the only murders William committed to not be in the pizzeria itself. We know in the movie even, all the other murders were in the pizzeria. We know this as it was shown in the title screen, where we see an 8-bit montage of William killing the children one by one in the pizzeria. The other main similarity being that it involved William using his car to get to the location of the murder. This either being William pulling up outside the pizzeria and getting out of his car to kill Charlie, or, like we saw in the film, him using his car to pull up and kidnap and, as he stated to Mike, murder Garrett. What further makes me believe that the kidnapping and murder of Garrett is the same as Charlie's, being William had a motive for killing Charlie in the game, and I believe it is so hard to not say William had to have had a motive to kidnap and kill Garrett, as where he got kidnapped was in Nebraska, as shown by the poster in Mike's office or his bedroom when he used it in his dream state to revisit the kidnapping. and as seen by Vanessa's reaction to the poster when she goes into Mike's office, it would suggest that the location of the pizzeria was not the same as Nebraska. So for William to go all that way to kidnap Garrett, there had to be a motive, and I feel the motive is the same as for his jealousy and rivalry with Henry, and therefore this would support the idea that Mike's family is the Emily family of the movie universe, and if that's the case, the killing of Garrett would be the same as the killing of Charlie, therefore making him the puppet of the movie universe. Before I get on to the final reason why I think Garrett is this movie's universe's puppet, I'm going to go over my thoughts on the theory that Garrett is either Balloon Boy or Golden Freddy. I will first explain my thoughts on Garrett being Balloon Boy. I find this highly unlikely that he will be Balloon Boy, and this is due to the theory being that because of the Balloon Boy toy spawning, that this is Garrett trying to reach Mike, and therefore he is Balloon Boy. I feel if Garrett was trying to reach Mike, it'd make more sense that it was either Garrett's spirit or Garrett as the puppet moving the toy to show Mike that he was there. And this doesn't mean he has to be Balloon Boy just because the toy is Balloon Boy. On top of this, I feel the random pop-ups of Balloon Boy was more of a nod to the games where he would randomly just appear to take the player's battery, so therefore I find it really unlikely that Garrett would be this universe's Balloon Boy, and I feel it was more of a joke as the use of the Balloon Boy as of the toy moving around. I feel it could have been any toy, but they chose Balloon Boy as more of a joke rather than a lore reason. As for Garrett being Golden Freddy, I can see why us fans would be theorising this, due to the many hints as to him being the crying child from FNAF 4. The main one being that he is the younger brother of Mike, and as we know in the games, the crying child is the younger brother of Michael Afton. And thanks to many theories from theorists such as MatPat, we have come to the conclusion that the crying child is one of the two spirits which possesses Golden Freddy. There's also other hints towards him being Golden Freddy, such as the "It's me" written across the mirror in Mike's office, after Mike has been awoken from one of his dreams where he witnesses the kidnapping of Garrett when his systems have been malfunctioning, similar to when Golden Freddy would possess our screens, which would lead to the game crashing. However, I feel there are also counter-arguments for this theory. One being that it is going under the assumption that Mike and Garrett are part of the Afton family, and as my theory has been suggesting, I believe they are not part of the Afton family, instead part of the Emily family. On top of this, you would assume he'd be the vengeful spirit, due to him not having any relation to William. Yet it is clear from the movie that the Golden Freddy we see is the vengeful spirit. So overall, it is possible that Garrett could be the other soul in Golden Freddy, yet I see it as more likely for him being the puppet. We also have to remember Scott may continue the movies completely different to anything we have seen in the games or books, and therefore all our theories may be proved wrong. So I do not want to sound like I am saying you are wrong for thinking these theories. I am just giving my own thoughts on them. So let's get back onto my final reason for why I think Garrett is the puppet. The final reason why I feel Garrett is the puppet is at the end credit scenes, the puppet's music box music actually starts to play. For many, they may not associate this with Garrett himself and just assume that the puppet is going to be in the next movie. However, this music was followed up by the final code message stating, "Come find me." For many people, they have speculated that this is William Afton reaching out to Vanessa in her coma, or possibly Elizabeth Afton, which we are yet to see in the movies. As we know at the end of the movie, William is left locked in the kitchen due to Golden Freddy shutting the door on him. However, I actually believe this is Garrett reaching out to either Mike or Abby, telling them to come find him, as in the movie we know all the souls are either sort of freed or given some peace of mind as to what happened to them, as Abby shows them the actions William did to them. However, Garrett's soul is the only one not to be found. So you could argue Abby's actions was similar to that of the puppets. However, I don't think they're going down that route, and instead they're making Garrett the puppet. So overall, with all the evidence I've gathered, I think I can confidently say that there's a possibility that Garrett will be this movie's universe's puppet. However, this is just another one of my theories and could be so easily proved wrong. I just want to say a quick thank you to all the people that gave support on my last video. And if you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video. Especially knowing that the third installment of this free video series will be coming out at the end of the week. And if you disagree with this theory, tell me why in the comments below and we can have a discussion about it. And if you have any other theories of the movie, leave them in the comments and we can have a discussion. And even I could possibly do like a video on that, like fan theories. But until the next video, stay safe, don't get spring locked, peace out.